I want to swing back to something you said much earlier. You said, the older I get, the more I've realized I don't know. Is there anything that you can think of where it was an eye-popping moment? Like, hey, I thought I knew this, or maybe it wasn't even on my radar, and then boom, it hit me in the face. Like I didn't know anything about that at all, and now, kind of the lights came on. Anything like that like stands
Yeah,
out?
yeah. I had multiple moments, but yeah, um, I don't know if I were to give it down to you. I've had multiple moments in there, and there's it's so hard to describe, but I can give you a moment where I knew. So look, like everybody else, we all go through our ups and our downs. And at a certain point in my life, multiple points, I was at what I would consider rock bottom. And by desperation, I started to journal for a wide variety of reasons. But eventually, somebody had recommended journaling to me. It took me a year to take their advice. I was so desperate. I'm like, look, what else? They gave me a piece of advice that I took by accident, and it worked. And now I had some skin in the game. And I was like, all right, let me try this. I started journaling, and I remember on the Monday I journaled something, and then on the Wednesday I reread it, and I couldn't believe I was thinking like that just 2 days earlier. Like I could, but in that moment, if you were to ask me, I was so convicted in how I believed things and what my thoughts were on the Monday that the Wednesday, just 48 hours later, I looked at it, I didn't even recognize myself, and that was for me a big aha moment. Well, I'll say, I started to really look at things differently. And that was about 10 years ago. And I
Hmm.
would say, okay, I need to be a little bit more cognizant and mindful of how I'm talking to myself. I hate to use those words because I feel like they're so washed now, but it's true. So that was the beginning of me saying, okay, I believe this so much so, and here I am 2 days later saying that none of that's true. That was for me a pivotal moment to just kind of say, okay, I don't know. I don't know.